Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending the Tekie Geek and GoToConnect present Unifying Your Communications in a Remote World. Let me just get this fixed. I apologize. I'm using a different camera than I normally do, so it's not set up in the ideal spot that I like, but we'll get through it today. We're going to have a nice, quick conversation about unified communications, and I'm really glad that everyone could join us for this. So let's get started. So the agenda for today will be, we are going to do introductions. We're going to do talk about the background of the partnership with LogMeIn, moving your phones into the cloud, GoToConnect Pro. We're going to speak about Microsoft Teams, and then at the end, we will have Q&A. So within your dashboard, there is a questions area. If you do have any questions that come up, please put the questions in there and we will try to get to them at the end. First off, I am Mike Bloomfield. I am the President Geek of Tekie Geek. We have Tekie Geek is a managed IT service provider who's been around since 2012. 2020 winner of the MSP 501 award. That we were number 248. That means we were ranked as one of the top 248 MSPs in the world globally. We are a LogMeIn authorized partner since 2012, and we'll get more into that. But quickly, who is Tekie Geek? Well, that's a big question we always get, and let's go through it. We offer 4 core services: managed IT, business continuity, unified communications, and cloud computing. Obviously, today we're going to speak about our unified communications offering and our partnership with LogMeIn. But as a whole, Tekie Geek offers these 4 core services. How do we do that? And what makes us unique is really its clients, culture, and community. So clients, we couldn't do it without you, and we understand that. Culture, we love doing it while having a good time, and that's what's at our core. Superheroes and fun. And then the community. It's important for us to give back to the community that has helped to grow us over these years. So the partnership between Tekie Geek and LogMeIn began in 2012 with the exception of Tekie Geek. They are one of our oldest partners going all the way back to the end of 2012. Although we can offer dozens of different providers to our clients, we always choose GoTo for their high quality of service and reliability. Also, the pricing is always right for our clients, which makes it just another offering that our clients truly love. And if it isn't good enough for Tekie Geek to use, it's not good enough for us to use. So I do want to bring up and introduce who will be presenting along with me today, Greg Bertino, the Senior Territory Channel Manager of LogMeIn. So if you want to bring yourself on camera, Greg.
Good afternoon, morning. How are you guys?
Hey, Greg. So yeah, just please give yourself an intro, and I'm going to bring you into the next slide. Then I'm going to take back over, and then we're going to bring you back towards the end when we speak about Teams and some of the newer stuff LogMeIn is offering.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much for the opportunity today, and I appreciate the partnership and the relationship that we've had with you for such a long period of time. And I appreciate the piece that you talk about when you talk about the way that you guys have options and the fact that you focused in on disciplining yourself to us and LogMeIn, especially with the breadth of products that we have in our portfolio. But more importantly, the way that you have focused in on and narrowed in on that for your client base. I think that's super important. So that way, when your clients come to you, they're able to rely on you and trust you with the years of experience you put into our platform with the GoToConnect platform. So when you're talking about UCaaS, you're talking about what we have to offer. I mean, LogMeIn as a company as a whole, if you've heard of us, I think in the last 8 months, you probably definitely heard of us with everything that's been going on for everybody from a remote work perspective. LogMeIn is truly a remote workforce company. So when you start and looking at GoToConnect, our cloud PBX offering, that's what's getting everybody, fortunately and unfortunately, always connected. You've got it on your cell phone, you've got the soft phone, you've got a desktop phone. The team at Tekie Geek and Mike will get into that in a little bit, but you also have the tools of collaboration with GoToMeeting and GoToWebinar, what we're doing here right now. The world has, I think, accelerated to what everybody was predicting was going to be 2025, 2030. This was going to be the way that it was moving towards, and all of us were predicting, and we're all moving into these cloud-based applications. Well, it's here now, and I think the tools and the resources that we have at LogMeIn to keep everybody not only collaborating effectively and efficiently, but staying connected with your IT team, whether you've got remote desktop situations where you need to remote in to fix issues or applications. We've got all the tools there, and Tekie Geek has all the tools to offer and work with you on. So I know Mike's going to hit on that. With the size of our company and the breadth of our product, I think we're here to support Tekie Geek, but more importantly, as a partner of Tekie Geek, we're here to support you as the customer as well, and give you a nice bear hug of great customer support.
Great, thank you, Greg. So what we're going to do is we are going to move on, and we'll bring you back up when we get into the newer offerings that LogMeIn is bringing up. So thank you. Okay, so as we continue through, so over the years, the GoToConnect suite has truly took unified communications to the next level, offering products that fill every piece of what you expect in a proper unified communication stack. This includes the GoToMeeting, which helps to video meetings, GoToWebinar for webinars, GoToRoom for conference room solutions, GoToConnect, which is their voice over IP phone systems, which is hosted fully in the cloud, GoToTraining for helping to train both your staff and your clients. So they also offer non-unified communication solutions such as Pro, Central, GoToMyPC, and LastPass, which helps to round their IT access and security offerings. And then finally, they offer Rescue and Bold 360, which is rounding out their engagement and support product portfolio. So as you can see on this slide, GoTo Suite has a huge and a vast amount of different products that we're going to speak to, but we are going to focus today on the unified communication piece of that platform, which is that top section. So let's start with GoToConnect, which is now powered by Jive. LogMeIn purchased Jive a number of years back, as LogMeIn saw Jive as the leader in the voice over IP space. Over the years, GoToConnect has become the platform that incorporates both voice and video, helping to enable employees to meet, talk, chat, and text. So basically, as you can see on the screen right in front of you, it's one simple, reliable platform for video and voice. So how do they do that? Oops, sorry about that. Not hit the wrong button. So it doesn't stop with GoToConnect. The GoTo platform brings it all together, giving you a fully unified communication stack. So first off, we've mentioned unified communications a bunch. So many of you may not know what unified communications is. Well, the definition is unified communications, UC, is a conceptual framework for integrating various enterprise communication methods, telephony, video, calling and conferencing, email and instant messaging, etc., into a single platform with the goal of streamlining and enhancing business communications, collaboration, and productivity. So basically, it's the ability for you to communicate no matter where you are, on any device, from any location, no longer being tethered to your desk. With GoTo, you are doing just that by having audio and video conferencing, the ability to hold web events that help on-demand lead generation, training, and enablement, as well as your full business phone system, no matter where you are. So this is just another slide helping to show you truly how GoToConnect brings it all together. It gives you the ability for internal collaboration, external collaboration, and it fills the whole platform, all the way down from rooms, phones, messaging, video, and webinars. And then on the outer level layer, you have the management security, the ability to create workflows, analytics to see how everything is coming in, and then the integrations that allow the different products to talk with different software and services that you may be using within your business, helping to tie this all together to a unified communication stack. So for a truly unified communication experience, you need to be able to have it on any device from any location. I've said this a number of times, and I'm going to say this a number of more times throughout this presentation. You no longer need to be tethered to your desk. You should be able to take that important business call no matter where you are. If you're sitting at your desk, if you're in your car, or if you're on the beach, it's important that you can always be reached by both those internal and external prospects. You have access to everything, no matter where you are. This includes voice, messaging, fax, and everything else that's listed there. I don't want to read through everything, but you could see it's the whole unified communication stack is available to you on desktop, web, and mobile. So no matter where you are, any device, any location, this is what gives you a truly unified experience. They also have what's known as their messaging framework. Basically, it's simple, seamless, and reliable. It's fully born in the cloud. The tech is wholly owned by LogMeIn. One login to access all of the different unified communication products within the portfolio. And it's one price, one vendor, one bill with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of features. So then we always get the question, so what really makes GoToConnect give you that competitive difference? Well, that competitive difference is all-inclusive, honest pricing. Hundreds of features across their phone, video, chat, and text. And it's all at one price. No hidden cost. That's one thing we see in a lot of other providers, which is why I chose within our business to step away from those other providers, is they nickel and dime the client. What they came to you and presented to you as a quote may seem to be lower, but month after month, once you receive to get your bills and add different features such as auto attendance, analytics, you get little charges here, little charges there, bringing the bill to something you no longer expected it to be. With GoToConnect, that's not the case. There is absolutely no hidden cost. Your quote tells you exactly what you get, with 99% of their features being included in their all-inclusive pricing, which we're going to touch in the next frame. It's that seamless experience. Everything is single sign-on. It's no additional usernames, passwords to remember. The ability to instantly toggle between a meeting without relaunching another program, it makes it that whole truly unified experience that you would expect. And it's reliable. I'm going to go ahead and knock on some wood just to make sure it continues to be reliable. But over the past 8 years that we've been partners with originally Jive and now the LogMeIn as the GoToConnect product, extremely reliable and trusted by hundreds of our clients because of its reliability, honest priceless, and the seamless experience. So we spoke about that all-inclusive pricing, right? Well, what does that mean? This is a slide that has tons of features. I'm not going to go through every feature. I'm not going to bore you today. Well, I might bore you today, but it's not going to be on this slide. But this slide is really showing everything that you get included with your GoToConnect feature set. All-inclusive price, unlimited auto attendance, the ability for call analytics, conference bridges. We also, with our proposals, give GoToConnect Pro licenses. So we both give you that business voice over IP system as well as that GoToMeetings license included. Look through this feature set. You're going to see when you compare this to another voice over IP provider, I challenge you to find another provider that gives you all of this included. So plug and play hardware. Low startup cost, your warranty is covered the whole term of the lease. That means if you're in a 3-year lease to own, so that's another important thing with voice phone systems to understand. When you're in a 3-year lease, at the end, on the 37th month, you have the ability to buy back those phones for $1 per device. So it's basically a lease to own. You're not being charged any interest. Basically, the way that LogMeIn does this is they take the cost of the device, divide it by 36, and that's what your monthly cost becomes. The benefit of that is if you were to buy a Polycom phone, it comes with a 1-year warranty. But by leasing it, it's not costing you any additional. You have low upfront cost. And now you also are getting that device covered under warranty for the whole length of that lease. That's awesome. At the end of that lease, you have the ability to, I want to buy them for $1. or maybe at that point, what you want to do is release new phones, and you have the ability to do that as well. So truly, it's up to you what you want to do, but it is plug and play hardware. Works with any SIP phone that you want to bring into the platform. So we're going to move on now and bring back up Greg to discuss some of the newer offerings that they are bringing, which one of them being with Microsoft Teams. So Greg, if you could come on up and discuss this.
Yeah, absolutely. No, thank you for walking through the Go to Connect piece of it. You hit on all cylinders there, and obviously you guys can tell that Mike and his team are very up to speed on the Go to Connect product, the changes and features and functionality. And this was one of the ones that has actually come in most recently. And obviously, Microsoft Teams is very prevalent in a lot of workplaces right now. It's very useful in any case study you can think of. But there's things that Microsoft Teams maybe can't do from the cloud PBX piece of it. And what we've done is create an integration through call routing, direct routing it's called. And we use a platform called Call to Teams. And what happens is you keep your users internally in Teams natively the whole time. And what happens is we're the backbone of the phone system. We are the phone system for you. We're the dial tone, and your users are able to stay in Teams, utilizing the calling application, the call buttons in Teams, and never have to leave that application to make a call on a soft phone or the mobile app. Users still have the desk phone, of course, because you're on a cloud PBX, but all the feature and functionality that Mike just discussed and reviewed, you have now. Unlimited auto attendance, call queues, ring groups, everything that you're accustomed to possibly having with a phone system, you keep, and it keeps the users in nicely into Microsoft Teams. A lot of users are staying in Teams also for their video communication. Our platform comes with GoToMeeting built into the GoToConnect platform. That's where the product was created and rebranded. And so when you take GoToConnect, that's the voice piece, but it does have a video component. We're seeing a lot of users are using the Teams piece of that and staying in video. And that's great. We've got the seats and the ability to build that in for you. Want to caveat that there is small pricing to that. Obviously, you understand Microsoft licensing is always going to get their money, right? They're always going to get their prices. So if you do have an opportunity, reach out to your team at Tekie Geek. We can walk you through the demo and of the product, what it looks like, what it's going to be from a user perspective, and then we walk through the economics of it. It's not aggressive, but there are some economics built into that. And coming down the road for us into 2021, I've seen and heard some things. It's very, very early in the stages, but you're going to start to see where we change the seat structure a little bit and really start to get aggressive for the Microsoft Teams environment and community. So we may have a seat that's built just for Teams, and we'll dig into that as that starts to come out into 2021. I was kind of tipping my hat a little bit, but I know they're working on some stuff. But GoToConnect has the full power, so it's GoToConnect for Microsoft Teams. It's in the App Store. It's a simple, download to integrate right in, and you'd be able to use that staying in Teams. I think that's something as we move forward. I don't want to say game changer because everyone's got a game changer in their technology. I feel like with all the different options that users have today. But when you can keep your users in Teams, we're not trying to compete with Teams here. We're not trying to compete with Microsoft. We're trying to help you as the client keep your user adoption very high with your user training very low. They stay in a platform they know, dial tone comes in from us, and everybody's happy, and it keeps you guys moving on to the next project. So if you're looking for more information on that, obviously, reach out to your team at Tekie Geek. We can set you up and do an online demo and possibly look at some options for you.
Great. And at Tekie Geek, we are a Microsoft CSP, which we're able to bring you all the necessary licensing, again, hitting you with one bill from us, one bill from LogMeIn, and we're able to help get you set up with that fully, all the integration, all the setup, making this as seamless to bring onto your team as possible. So that is a great offering that by LogMeIn, and just another one we're excited to see them bring to the table. So thank you, Greg. We'll bring you back up when we have some questions. If we have any other slides I want you to handle. But yeah, so basically, in summary, we are taking collaboration further. We're optimizing your organization's productivity, like Greg said, with Microsoft Teams and Goga. The ability to bring in Goga Meeting, Goga Room, Goga Connect, Goga Webinar directly into Microsoft Teams, which is huge. So we like to give you the ability to run your business from virtually anywhere. So as you can see, our little mascot, just in case you haven't seen him troubleshoot, he's here on Bermuda. I think he's at Horseshoe Bay Beach. He's really enjoying the day. He's out there, made a few friends, taking the sun. And but guess the best part of it is he's able to still collaborate with me when he's out of the office. So I needed to reach him, and I'm able, using Goga Connect, I'm able to improve that inter-office communication that all superheroes strive for. My superhero that really we need him when we need him, and he has to be ready at all times. He could be on the beach and still take that call, and we could video conference and talk about the issues. And the best part of that is it allows for instantaneous and thorough communication, and he's able to help save the day no matter where he's from. I was quickly and easily able to get a hold of him, and Troubleshoot was able to once again help to save another client from a ransomware attack. So thank you, Troubleshoot, and enjoy the day. And it really shows that with modern technology, your team no longer needs to be in the same place to get work together. And with our solutions, we are able to help you to be the hero at the office too. And that is ultimately our goal. We want to help to give you the solutions to make work easy, efficient, cost-effective. But the best part is we are able to do this all for you by giving you top enterprise quality solutions. And that is why we have continued over the years to partner with LogMeIn with their go-to suite of products. It is the product that we use internally, and it's the one that we use with our clients because it truly is the top of the class. And as an added gift for anyone who, if you sign up for a phone contract by the end of October, you will receive 3 months free, as well as $500 off your system setup fees. So you're able to schedule your demo by emailing sales@TechyGeek.com, and we'll get you set up with a demo, work with you, set up get a quote for you, and that quote will include 3 free months and $500 off your system setup fee. Thank you to Greg and LogMeIn for giving us that deal that we're able to offer. So at this time, I would like to see if we have any questions. Okay, so I'm not seeing any questions as of yet, Greg. We'll give another 30 seconds. But, you know, this is, like I said, we wanted to give you a quick webinar on the benefits of unified communications, truly show you how you could be the hero at your office. As you can see, I have a lot of heroes behind me, but that goes back to that slide earlier in the presentation. Culture is a big thing for us, and it's that clients, culture, community is our 3 core values here at Tekie Geek. So really love those toys we have everywhere. No questions. So at that time, I do want to thank everyone for coming to the presentation today. Thank you for attending. And please, once I do see a question coming up. Okay, yes, that's a great question. His question is, you know, for a small office with 3 employees, is this a viable solution? And this is. The pricing is right. It's a go-to suite of products is great for a 1-person office who's just starting up and needs to be able to have that device on the run, as well as we have this with clients with hundreds of devices, hundreds of endpoints, multiple locations. It really, with the born in the cloud mentality and the pricing, it really allows this to work for no matter what size team you have. So thank you for asking that. Thank you for joining today. And please, if you have any questions, you can reach us at sales@TechyGeek.com. If you have any questions directly for Greg, you can reach out to us. We'll make sure to get it his way. So thank you for attending the Unified Communications presentation today. So thank you very much. And Greg, thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate your partnership and look forward to working with you more. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. And have a good day, everybody.